Hey Seafood City fam, I'm Bianca Isaac.
I'm Lorenzo Tan and I'm doing the Noche Buena cooking challenge. I'm a home chef. I do a lot of Chinese stuff, lots of Asian stuff at home, very inspired by street food style.
I'm not an experienced cook. The most cooking I do is breakfast, like toast and coffee, sliced fruit, if that's considered cooking. So my friends from Seafood City Supermarket sent me the Just Cook recipe kit for Pinoy style spaghetti. So here we have pag-asa spaghetti, hunt spaghetti sauce, we have Argentina luncheon meat, we have crab cheddar cheese, and we have Crisco vegetable oil. And then I also have here my cream, hot dog, of course we have garlic and onion, and then spices, and then a little extra ingredient that I'll show you guys later.
Now, my special request all the time with our Filipino spaghetti has got to be extra garlic, and the way I learned to do it is my special ingredient, my little twist, which is toasted longanisa, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to incorporate that. I prefer to use the ones that's a bit more garlicky, a bit more salty, because it gives more flavor to the sauce. So I'm going to turn my pan on, I'm going to put it on low heat, and I'm going to drop the longanisa in, okay? And the whole idea is you want to render it, okay? You want to get all of that fat out, so you gotta keep it low first because you don't want to burn it. So I'm just going to break down the longanisa in my pan and just let it, let all that fat run out.
So I just put my pasta in the boiling water. That's gonna cook really fast. I like my pasta al dente, so I'm gonna take it out soon. But let's start first with the meat. So we gotta put some of our Crisco vegetable oil. Then we're gonna put in the hot dog and the luncheon meat. We're gonna fry it a bit. It's already like basically cooked. Then we're gonna set it aside, and then we're gonna put in our vegetables, and then we're gonna put it all in together, then the sauce. Hot dog. Okay, so the meat looks really toasty and smells good. I've added like spices like pepper and chili flakes. I'll add just a little bit more just so it brings out the flavor.
Alright, so my longanisa is really letting all of the fat and juices come out, and I'm really letting the oil just release, because I'm going to take out all the meat and use the oil to flavor the rest of my meat. So now that my longanisa bits are getting very toasty, I'm now going to set them aside. I'm just going to put the hot dogs straight in. Alright, I'm just going to toss it. Very quick, because you're going to cook them in the sauce later anyway. And what I like to do is I put a bit of my tomato paste in, then a bit of nor. And what this does is it gives it a smoky, sweet tomato flavor that you're going to appreciate more when you mix it with the rest of your spaghetti. Alright, now that my hot dogs are quite sweet and smoky, I'm also going to set these aside.
Let me just put this aside first. Ooh, that's boiling. I think I can turn down the heat on that already so that it doesn't get too soggy. Then I love putting on garlic. Loads and loads of garlic. Ooh. Then we also have a lot of onions. Okay, we're gonna let these onions sweat out until it's super fragrant. So I'm just mixing it with the garlic, adding a bit more salt. We're good here. It smells so good. I probably smell like onions and garlic. I'm gonna add back the meat. Everything is so hot and toasty. Ooh, that smells bomb. This sauce is gonna be so good and flavorful and meaty. Like, I already know it. My pasta is fine already. Perfectly al dente, but it'll still cook when you put it in the sauce. And speaking of sauce, we can add the sauce to the pan now. So this is on low heat. I'm gonna add in first my tomato sauce. That is legit. So tomato sauce and the cream to make it obviously creamy. And then usually what we add is sugar to make it like sweet Pinoy spaghetti style. But I have a secret ingredient and I'm gonna be using honey. So it's a little bit healthier, still sweet, but I wanna make it spicy honey. So I'm gonna add this honey and add some chili flakes.
Now I'm going to put my meat back into the onions and garlic and tomato paste. I'm going to give it all a good mix. Alright, now I'm just going to leave this all together. I'm going to let it mix for a few minutes. And I'm gonna let it simmer. I'm now going to throw in my 5 tablespoons of heavy cream. Then I put in my 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Next, I'm going to put my whole pack of cheddar cheese. I like to put my cheddar cheese in the sauce because it gets it all nice and melty. Alright, so it's been 15 minutes. I've simmered all of my sauce all together. The noodles have been resting over there, and so I'm gonna get them and I'm going to mix it all together. Pasta going together. So there we go.
To make our mixing sulet, let's add in all the Kraft cheddar cheese. Literally no spaghetti or pasta is complete without the cheese.
Alright guys, so here is my Filipino spaghetti with my extra chorizo and the whole barbecue aspect to it. And when you serve it, I like to top it with a bit of pepper. I like to use shredded parmesan just for a little extra saltiness to it. Bon appetit everyone! The tomato paste on the hot dogs really gives it a bit of a more barbecue kick to it. While you're still getting that familiar, that sweet tomato flavor, the creaminess and the cheesiness as well. Will I try this recipe again? Definitely, especially with our spaghetti kit. It's definitely so convenient. All you gotta do is just again, open up the bag, toss everything together and you've got it. And if you wanna add just a little more, you've also got that too.
Okay guys, this is my finished product, my Pinoy style spaghetti from the Just Cook recipe kit from Seafood City Supermarket. I'm finally gonna try the finished product. Woo, that is steaming hot. I can see all the meats I have in there. Oh my god! I'm gonna start catering birthday parties. Very sweet because I put in the honey, but it also has spice. Because I put a lot of chili flakes and pepper. And the hot dog is, you know, a classic hot dog. I just feel like I'm back in my childhood. Seafood City Supermarket makes it super easy for you to be the star of your next potluck. Rock your relatives with your skills in the kitchen with our easy and convenient Just Cook recipe kits. Complete with all the ingredients you'll need for a foolproof recipe that will make all your loved ones go We've got Seafood City recipe kits for all your party faves, including pancit canton, Filipino spaghetti, Filipino paella, pancit bihon, chicken macaroni, and fruit salad.
It's been a long while since I've cooked some Filipino style spaghetti, so I definitely enjoyed with this Just Cook recipe kit.
So once again, my name is Bianca, and catch us here next time on Ekasi Pasko.
Tuloy ang Pasko. Tuloy ang pag-ibig sa mundo. Handa sa Noche Buena? Walang problema! With Just Cook Recipe Kit. All your Pinoy dish ingredients in a bag. Available at Seafood City.